Well, I'm gonna make another video, but this entails the radio or music in general. Well, the last time I actually listened to the radio is only in my mom's car, which is only one station. I don't listen to Kiss FM. I listen to 94.7. That's the only station I will listen to now, because of the artists on there. There's no Taylor Swift, there's no Kanye West, no Justin Bieber, none of those new artists kind of thing. I like Bill Withers, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, you name it. All those old school cats, I like those guys. That's my musical choices in this day and age. I'm not one of those. I used to like the newer. There's only some artists that I like for this decade, but even those guys are producers and all. They don't do music that much, so I like old school stuff, like even Timberland, Boyz II Men, all those guys. Like I said, music to me, I barely listen to the radio anymore. I barely go on iTunes and download songs on there, but I have an iPod. But for my iPod, even that, I have like Queen, a little bit of Michael Jackson, all the anything from the 80s to 90s, maybe 70s, at the lowest maybe 50s, in that range of artistry. That's the people that I will listen to, because nowadays music is boring to me. So even then I have to buy CDs because iTunes doesn't have every artist on there. So in a way I still have to buy CDs because they're missing some songs on iTunes. So I have to be forced to buy the album, because the songs that they have on iTunes, the sound quality is sometimes terrible, and other times they're missing some songs on that soundtrack, so I have to literally go buy the original and download it off that way. And they say iTunes will replace CDs. If they want to replace CDs, then they gotta get the whole album. If they had 14 songs on the album, they would have to have all 14 of them. And what album I'm referring to is the Space Jam one, in the 90s one. Because I had to literally go buy it, because iTunes didn't have the actual soundtrack for that album. Or they claimed to have that, but it didn't sound the same. It was a mediocre version of it. So I had to literally go out and buy the album off Amazon. And that's why iTunes will never officially take over the world, because some of the albums have more songs than iTunes does. So that is all for this video.